Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome to part 31 of Let's Play Civilization 5 Brave New World as Mongolia. We're at war with everyone, again, and still. But I must say, that phrase is taking on more meaning than it has had. We have the Celts out here in massive numbers. That's not new. Austria coming over is kind of new. And the other thing that's new is in addition to Korea doing some saber rattling over here, look at this. We have some units from Morocco and Arabia, all coming for Seoul. So this is definitely getting to be a bit of a concern. We'll see how this goes. I mean, I actually can't remember the last time I just flat out lost a game of Civilization 5, but you may be here to see the most recent. So, at any rate, let's do this. I need to figure out exactly how I'm going to work this. I think I'm going to take a shot at him. Okay, good. And now I want to get him. Oh, I can't get him to safety. Well, that's damned awkward. In that case, I'll get him here. I'll move the Keshik in. And then we'll go ahead and use bombardment on the cannon, because that's the only one that's going to do really nasty damage against my walls. And we'll move up here. Okay. So now we need to figure out what to do with these guys. What I want to do, I guess I will. I'm just going to get him in there. And then I think I'm going to move my cannon away. I'm just not really comfortable using it this way because if one of these guys smashes into it, it's going to get absolutely wrecked. I'm going to go ahead and bombard the cannon. Again, same drill. And then over here, I'll hit the rifleman. And I'll just pull back one. But boy, I'm anxious about all of that coming. Well, we'll see what's going to happen with that. Now, obviously I have more units that I can fire with, and I am going to do exactly that. Let's see if we can cut this rifleman down. And I think that's going to be the end of him. And then likewise, we'll use our crossbow on this cannon. I don't know if that'll finish him. Looks like it did. Yes. And so now we'll focus. Oh man, that rifleman is not dead. Wow, I was sure he would be. Okay, hold on. Let's fix that. God, that's irritating. To have to use a shot for what was probably 1 or 2 health. In the meantime, we're going to shred this crossbow. I mean, I have to give her credit, man. She is churning out the units, because I've definitely killed a number of them, and they just keep coming. So it just convinces me I need to get artillery as soon as possible. Get some stronger melee units as soon as possible, like this infantry, and then we're gonna move up and we're gonna start raising cities because I'm just done pussyfooting around with these guys. I may go back up here and take Salvador too, so that we just don't have to keep fighting the same fight. All right, listen. For the most part, I'm gonna start building military units, but this is the one spot I am going to build a research lab because look at this. We're getting 200 science almost just from this one city alone. Actually, this would be, that's not the screen I want. I think it's this one. Yeah. So Dublin is the only other one that I would really consider. Dublin and Edinburgh, but obviously I know we had a trade route plunder. Obviously I know we need to start building more units like this. And I guess actually, let me start bringing this guy over. And what I'll do is I'll move the horsemen over here so that I have good bombardment if I need it. Okay, this guy is all healed up. Let's bring him over. I may actually need to bring him up here. I'm not feeling too good about where Seoul is right now. So I'd love to start building this, but I don't think I can afford to do that. I'm going to build a cannon instead. That'll at least give me 2 that I can upgrade if we get fortunate enough to finish researching our artillery. I see Elizabeth completed the porcelain tower. That had no value for me at all. I know I'm not getting any research agreements. Everyone hates me, so it's just not happening for me to get actual friends. Wow. Okay, I guess I know where I need to focus all of my Keshik fire here for the next little bit. Holy crap. Okay. So I want to move him here. Am I on a hill? I don't think I am. No, it's just regular grassland. I want to be on a hill, just in case that jackass comes over to attack me. I'm going to go ahead. I was really tempted to upgrade to a Gatling gun, but I think for right now that extra range is still going to be more useful to me. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to use my crossbow on the cannon, because if there's one unit over here I want dead, it is that cannon. Then the next one that I want dead is this crossbow. And with any luck, maybe just this one guy can do it. Yes. Okay. Excellent. Now, there's only one other ranged unit over here. So let's see what we can do to him. A lot. That's the answer to that. So can I possibly come over and have enough movement points? It looks like I do. To just finish off that clod. And can't hit any of his other units from here. So I'm actually just going to sit tight. This Keshik, on the other hand, can most certainly hit some units. And I'm going to go after the one that's wounded. I mean, I think that's kind of a no-brainer. And then this guy... Oh, he's already fired. What about him? No, he is not. And I do have extra range, so yep, I can fire from here. And I'm gonna. Because that's how we roll here in Mongolia. You come onto my turf and attack my city. And you get what you get, you son of a... So, we finished our amphitheater. Let's go ahead and just run a barracks. We're going to start building military units. I'm not going to do an armory either. We will just do a barracks straight up. I'm not going to move these Keshiks, I don't think. I'm tempted, but no, I don't want to just completely strip myself. I will move this guy down, though. Okay, and then you can come here. You know what I might even start doing? I can't do it this turn because I already moved, but I mean, if these are the only units they have, I could do crap like move up, hit the cannon, move back. We can kind of play that cat and mouse game with them. Great War Infantry. How much does it cost me to upgrade? 120. Fair enough. So, I'm not going to do it this turn, but I may do it. Yeah. I should have brought him the same way I brought the other guy. Let's bring him down this way. Oh, man. I hate that this guy... I kind of brought him over here for nothing. But into every life a little rain must fall. And into every Civ 5 plan that you make, you'll pretty much always have some kind of screw up. So, yeah, Arabia brought a bunch of units. The only problem he's going to have is this is not a great area to attack into. If those stupid riflemen from Korea weren't there, I could have used my cannon to really good effect, too. It's really unfortunate that that's the case, that he did bring those riflemen over.
The nation that destroys...
We got fertilizer, which is good. Alright, time to get busy here. No mystery what I'm going to use the city bombardment on. I only have one choice. And let's weaken them. Now, yeah, man, just unending waves of units. Okay, well, I'm going to do more or less the same thing. Yeah, I can't use them up here. There's too many of these friggin' riflemen. So, alright, at least I can hit this guy. Oh, that wasn't for a lot of damage, though, was it? Okay. Well, these cannons are going to go in the water. Maybe I can put a dent in them next. We'll see. What to do over here. This guy does not have extended range. So we'll get within 2. Hit it once. Hit it twice. And get back on the road. And then over here, let me just see. So Edinburgh has a little bit more breathing room than it did. I'm going to take logistics here since it does look like we're still going to be using our Keshiks for a while, however obsolete they may be. By the way, I actually think it's quite a testament to the Keshik that we're consistently fighting guys that are, you know, like a higher era than them. And yet, they're still getting the job done. And getting it done pretty darn well, too. Alright. Can I do anything else? Because I pretty much want to rip these guys up any way I possibly can. Okay, he's still alive. Let's try to fix that, shall we? Okay, that's what I thought. I gotta move forward again. And that should be the end of him. You see, Boudica, it is true that you can make units very quickly. It is also true that I can kill them very quickly. So, yeah. You just chill. Well, I'm just going to send him home, I think, this way. It's the safest route I can find. Okay, so over here, I've already used his attack. And I don't think I really need him down there. I'm trying to figure out what the best course for him is. I could just go here, protect the caravan, and then upgrade him. And then let's go into military science. I have to decide whether I want to upgrade these guys to cavalry, because let's be honest, I mean, what I'm doing is pretty sick already. Okay. I mean, yeah, even though they're technically obsolete, they're just kicking butt on these dudes. So, of course, they went in the water. Now, he didn't do quite as well trying to attack up from out of the water, but I took a lot of damage there. And I am worried that with so many more coming, we may not hold the line. We'll see. I am going to be able to kill at least one, if not two units each turn in the water. So, I don't know. I may be okay. Let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and use my crossbow. Yeah, I'd actually prefer to just heal him if I can. I'm going to use this, and then I'll have my crossbow shoot at this guy. No, actually I'm not. I'm going to shoot at him with the crossbow. I know the city bombardment will get the kill. Yeah. So, I think that's the more efficient way to do it. And then hopefully, if I have these two both firing at a guy in the water, we'll kill him. And then, of course, the city could kill a unit in the water. And any one thing out here is just not going to be able to do enough to matter. It is a very defensible spot. It is arguable I should bring another Keshik over, though. So we'll see. I may do that. So it looks like the area down by Edinburgh is pretty well cleared out. And this makes me think that that plan I had before is not a bad one. I just have to be careful because I know she has mounted units too. So I'm gonna come here, I guess. And where's the closest Keshik? Not really that close. Well, I'm going to send a Keshik up here. And I'm going to keep moving my cannon to safety, I guess. I'm going to try to get to that stupid road. Okay. I don't have... Well, actually, I do. I can take one shot at the Gatling gun. Not that that's anything miraculous, but, you know, it's 23 damage he wouldn't have had. And I don't really want to cross over here, do I? Maybe I do. Sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen? Don't answer that. Alright, let's put those guys on ice. Man, these turns go slow. Just the more units you have, it gets to a point where it just takes forever. That's why I'm only getting like 4 and 5 turns in a whole installment. I gotta be careful I don't let him capture one of my dudes either. Looks like he doesn't have a worker yet, because I still see a lot of pillage tiles. I wonder how that happened. Some people are so sloppy. Just don't take care of their things, really. Yeah, I'm pretty amazed that our Keshiks are still this effective. But we will build more infantry and things like that. I know we need to. Actually, I am thinking too. I've never done a modern war in any of my YouTube playthroughs. And since this is taking me forever to conquer these cities, and now I'm having to come back and defend my own, even if I end up deciding to not try to go for the full victory via domination, I will definitely keep going in the domination direction, or keep being a warmonger. And so I'm definitely thinking we will try to use, planes and tanks and all of that. Let's see if that destroyed them. Yes, it did. Okay, good. And then now I'm actually going to use this on the wounded one. I don't really care if this guy just wants to jam into my thing. All right, so unfortunately, that stupid thing is still alive, but he won't last through another shot, that's for sure. So Dublin finished the barracks, and I think what I'm going to do is make a cannon. That will give me 3 cannons total, and in about 4 turns, we'll be able to upgrade those to artillery. And we'll be crunching these cities if we have that going for us. I also want another infantry. I don't want just ranged units. So I will go ahead. Let me see. What were my other ones? Have I only finished the one? I gave him the rough terrain promotion. So fine. I'll give this one for open. And then I can't actually attack him. I was hoping maybe they'd move someone forward, but no. No, they weren't that considerate. I wonder if I could just take this stupid city, even without artillery. Is that a thing? Is that something we could do? Because I have an infantry unit, and I have some Keshiks over here. We might do this. This could actually work. Their walls are not strong. And we could just kind of get this show on the road. Because I don't know about you. I'm tired of the waiting. And I want to start making forward progress again. Okay. So I'm going to not just come over here and attack random Austrian units that aren't really doing anything to me. Okay, I'll come over one more. So I only get one attack this turn, but next turn I can hit it twice. Because I'm not going to sit here and take bombardment. I'm not going to bring the cannon up. I'm going to wait until I can make it an artillery. Actually, you go ahead and come over here. This Keshik I was going to bring up here and try to help Seoul, because I think Seoul needs the help, quite honestly. I don't think we have enough firepower over there. I really don't. And I'd just soon not play chicken with it. So my Keshik is the only one who hasn't fired. Oh, cool. I can go ahead and hit the one who's badly wounded. I don't think it's going to be enough to kill it. Nope. But, we do what we can. Alright, I basically got this guy home. So, I suppose, since the plan is to try to take that city, I'll just bring my infantry down. And what now? Yep. Go on hold, do nothing, thank you, and on to the next turn. Yeah, this is not so strong a city that we need to wait for mega firepower. We really don't. I know she's bringing up some reinforcements. That's fine. It's not going to matter. The cannon is not going to hit something like the artillery that hard. Excuse me, the infantry that hard, even if I bring them up. We have a window. That's why I want to start taking advantage of it. Where this is going to so outclass anything on the board. Literally, we've only seen Great War infantry from Morocco. And that's a full step behind what we've got.
What?
Everybody else is 2 full steps behind, so yeah. All right, well, so when we come back, we will see if we can just go ahead and take this city really quickly. And but that's going to do it for now. So thank you for watching. I hope we see you next time.